So, after the recent game against Grimsby, I said I'd do a player ratings. I did it, and then I deleted it. I thought it just did not fit. And most of us haven't moved on from said Grimsby game. Apparently Amram was going to walk away after that game, which he said multiple times, and for me, if I'm being honest, it shows he's honest, but it also shows weakness, and I think he needs to stop doing that. But regardless, we're going to move past that awful game. We got beat by Grimsby, and move on to the next game against Burnley tomorrow. A game that I said for the other game as well, it's a must-win. We need to get our season going, really. And as per usual, this, of course, is going to be a predicted lineup. It's going to be a tough game. If we don't win this one, Amram could genuinely walk away or be sacked, so his job's on the line, really. In goal, we can never see Onana play again. Bayindir is miles better. Obviously, he's weak when it comes to set pieces, but as an overall keeper, he's not too bad. Bayindir is the choice, because for me, Lamens is not coming in at this point. We have done absolutely nothing. Of course, Garnacho is now left. Mainu is trying to get a loan. He doesn't want to leave, though, but we said no. But yeah, so Bayindir is going to be in that position. The back three, I think Aidan Heaven's done well, but Luke Shaw has done better, if I'm being honest. And then De Ligt will have to play, Yoro will have to play. I'm really annoyed that Maguire cannot get into the squad, because he is our saviour so often. If you were there for the live, I always say he's my favourite player, because he is. But there is just no room for him here. De Ligt is too valuable to let go of. Yoro is the only one that I could potentially sacrifice, but at the moment I think Yoro does add more going forward. On the left, it has to be Dorgu. It just has to be. Leon, I don't think he got any minutes last time, but Dorgu is just a better player. We don't have anyone else to play in that position. Maybe 5 years ago Luke Shaw could have, but not anymore. And on the right, I'm going to stick with Ahmad. I know it wasn't his best game. Dallo was also terrible, though. Ahmad needs to just learn how to play that position a bit better, and we'll be okay, I think. Ahmad is going to start there, yeah. The midfield too, it's a tricky one, because Bruno Fernandes, he just does not fit in either. It's tough. I'm going to go with, I think, Casemiro. I don't know, Casemiro and Bruno, and again, Mainu's getting left out. So you know what? No, I'm gonna put Mainu in there with Bruno. It might not work, but I'm gonna do it because Mainu needs game time. It's so annoying because he's such a good talent, and I can't really play him further up if I'm being honest, unless I took Mbumo out or Cunha out, which I'm not gonna do. As you know, they are the two starting attacking mids, and Sesko is the starting striker. We have to get a result. If we don't, then we're genuinely doomed. I can't keep saying things like this. Prediction-wise, I'm going to go with a win. Of course I am. I have to. This, like I said, it's a must-win game. And I'm going to go with a 2-1. I think it's going to be close. We could lose. I could genuinely see us lose. But we need to kickstart our season. We played well against Arsenal, but we cannot. That does not mean anything. Because we went and played bad against Fulham. And even worse against a League 2 Grimsby. So, we need to pick ourselves up here. And show some fight. And beat Burnley. Burnley, of all people. We need to get some consistency in this team or we are truly doomed. And we'll just repeat another season like last. The only difference being, we're already out the Carabao and we don't have Europa this time around.